No, I am using a mobile. Yeah, started.
And we're live.
Priyanka, let's be spotlighted, and you are already live.
Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another enthusiastic meeting of Turning Point Toastmasters, meeting number 436. Do you remember table 4 into 9 to 36 in childhood? We remember we mugged up so much, and yeah, that 436 meeting, we have Turning Point Toastmasters here. Let's start with a round of applause. Yeah, I always come up with these numbers because I love maths. I scored 96 in my 12th standard, so I'm boasting it up because that's the only time I got the highest marks. So I keep talking about numbers. Let's get back to business. Why are we here? We are here to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered for greater self-confidence and personal growth, along with leadership skills and communication. It is with this mission of Toastmasters, I'm here, your Sergeant at Arms, Priyanka Mission, with another meeting and certain ground rules. The ground rules are very simple. You just need to be on mute, keep your noise-making devices on silent or switch off mode. Let's not disturb any speaker with any kind of disturbance. Keep your audios off, videos on, and share your feedback on chat messages whenever it is being asked, not when the speaker is speaking. Encourage each and every speaker with your Zoom emoticons as much as you can and enjoy the meeting throughout. And now I have to call my mentor, my friend, and the person who's the busiest but still found time. He was traveling now and he called me as Priyanka, just give me the 5 minutes. I'll join just immediately. The person with commitment, Toastmaster Anand Katyayani, the president of this club, Anand Katyayani. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Priyanka, for making me look good, despite me being a very not so much good for you as any president this term. But thank you so much. I'm grateful for having a teammate in my ex-firm, such as yours, and kind acknowledgement or past president Madhav Upadhyay for his returning moment here as well. We have a very short and sweet agenda today, but just let's take a moment to acknowledge what's happening around us. The world is going uncertain day by day. And in this uncertain day and age, we don't know what we might be doing tomorrow, day after tomorrow, next week, or even today evening. And it's very, very difficult to commit something. And that is why perhaps a lot of us don't commit for roles, for speech slots, because we don't know when we might have to pull out. But thankfully, there is a place where we can commit to the best of our ability. And even if for a genuine reason, we have to postpone that commitment, there is no pressure because this is a self-governed, self-volunteered, self-managed, self-paced kind of platform, our very own Toastmasters. In this platform, all we need to keep as a focus is we are not competing against others. We are competing against our own past version, one stage opportunity at a time. This week, in fact, we have another such milestone moment where we have an opportunity to renew this commitment for one more week. And for that, well, Priyanka, EP, and all our ex-firm has been sending message, and I take this public opportunity to once again reinforce that message. Renew your commitment. Renew your commitment in your own self-growth, in your own journey from what could have been to what should have been and what would definitely be. On that note, I begin this meeting once again and invite all of you to have a round of applause for all of us who have made it possible to be here today. It's a short meeting, so why not keep videos on for a short while, right? I'm your impromptu TMOD. I don't even know what the speaker topic is, truth be told. I don't even know what my evaluators or my tabletop masters have in store for us. We don't even have a theme. But the flavor of today is all about celebrating what we can salvage. instead of ruminating or criticizing about what we could not achieve. On that note, let me invite all of you once again to have a round of applause and pat your back for just being here. Today's agenda, since there is no guest, but for our online audience or those who will be watching us later on, just like every other meeting, just like every meeting in most of the Toastmasters club around the world, is broken into three parts. Today, the third part, we perhaps will skip. We will do it in a very minor manner. We will only have a tag team report and evaluation, but not a full detailed one. However, we have one awesome prepared speaker and one very veteran table topic master. Before we go ahead, may I invite the evaluation team to introduce their roles one by one. Since we do not have a Tamanna, are you playing the general evaluator today?
No, I am playing the evaluator role.
Perfect. So let me take the role of not TMOD, but the overall facilitator of the meeting. And let me invite our grammarian Sadhna first to briefly explain her role and throw some challenge in form of maybe a word of the day. So we can begin on that note. Sadhna, let me know if you are comfortable enough, and let's have you on the stage.
Yeah, sure. Just a minute.
Sure. Priyanka, meanwhile, please check with our timer. He is perhaps having some issue with the internet connectivity. If he's here, fine. If not, we can use the by default app that Zoom provides. Sadhna, over to you.
Yes, am I audible?
You're audible. You're not yet spotlighted. So let's
Okay.
wait for that.
All
Over to you,
right, so
Sadhna.
good evening, fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. Okay, so if there's no guest, so good evening to my fellow Toastmasters. And as the grammarian today, my role is to pay attention to the language usage. That is, I'll listen to the good usage of language as well as ineffective usage, and also to introduce the word of the day. That is, the word of the day today is audacity. That means the courage to take bold risk. And the sentence would be, she had the audacity to start her own business at such a young age. So this is a sentence. I'll write it in the chat box as well. And I would like to encourage all of you to use this word of the day, that is audacity, in your speech or whatever, or maybe the table topics during the conversation. And at the end of the meeting, I'll be presenting my report when called upon by the general evaluator. Thank you so much. And over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, Sadhna. In absence of general evaluator for a full-time role today, I will be the one to do the facilitation. Thank you so much for your role. Tech Master, kindly remove the spotlight. Let's have our timer, Sanskar Mitra, to share briefly his role, what he is going to judge us or help us with. Sanskar, if you're comfortable.
Right. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're doing good. Yeah. So, so what my role is, as you all know, timing is the key component of all speeches and table topics. So we can evaluate how you are doing. So, so I will be showing you some green card. Well, let me just share my screen. Okay. Okay. I'm not able to share my screen. So what the timing rules are.
Tech Master will allow you. So please
Okay.
wait for that. Tech Master, kindly make it screen sharing access enabled for everyone. Thank you. Go ahead, Sanskar.
Right. So no, I don't think it's a Tech Master problem, but it's my problem. It's a me problem. So I'm not able to share the colors. So okay, no problem, no problem. Let me proceed further. So basically, what we'll be going through is 1 to 2 minutes for table topics, where you have a 1 minute of minimum period where you'll be shown a green card. And you can now finish anywhere and at any point in a time, with 1 minute 30 seconds being the yellow card and being 2 minutes the red card, and which you are given a 30 seconds grace period as you have to wrap up your speech. Now proceeding for your speech, you have 5 minutes to 7 minutes of time, where 5 minutes is your minimum green card. 6 minutes being your yellow card, and 7 minutes with the 30 seconds grace period for the red card. Now over to you, general evaluator.
Thanks so much.
Saskar, just to interrupt, could you please try sharing your cards now?
Yeah, actually, I'm having some issue with my laptops. I'm really sorry for today. Okay, but if I were to, I can actually.
I'll suggest you an alternate way. Do you have any
I
objects
think
around you?
I think I have something I can show you. Right. I think I have something. So let me show you through my virtual background right now what I can
Perfect,
do.
perfect, perfect,
Okay,
perfect,
this is
perfect.
the green card. This is a green card which you'll be given at 1 minute for stable topics and at 5 minutes for speeches. For yellow
Just turn
card,
it to yellow and red. Timings you have already explained. So just
right.
show the red, and
So,
we will check it with respective speakers so they can see you. We will pin you as well. What you can also do, you can keep your thumbs up high or maybe raise of hand so that even when virtual raise hand so that when you are put in, a speaker is put in full screen, they can still see you.
sure,
So I request you to raise your hand virtually for full time.
sure, no problem. Okay, so as I can show you the green card for the what I've told you, yellow card and the red card as
Perfect.
followed. Okay, thank you. Over to you, General Evaluator.
Let's have a round of applause for that audacious introduction of the role. Well, if you noted, that was my attempt to be in the good books of grammarian. That was a slightly derived word of the day. You can also do that. Now, without further ado, let's have the meeting continued in the same flavor when we are not worrying about what could not have been. We are focusing on what we can salvage and build upon. On that note, let's have our returning speaker, the division director, one of the proudest uh, output or the product of this club that we have produced in recent times. And my mentee and someone who has made me proud on a grand stage personally at the District 41. Let's have our prepared speaker of the day, Toastmaster Utkarsh. And while we have Utkarsh getting ready to deliver his speech, let's have evaluator Tamanna Gupta reading out the objective as well. We'll do the spotlighting later on. Right now, let's have Tamanna to read out the objectives.
Good evening, everyone. Today, my audacious speaker, Utkarsh Sharma, is going to give a speech on level 2 path presentation mastery and introduction to vocal variety and body language. The speech objective of this speech is for the member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance the speech. And timer, please note the time. The speech is about 5 to 7 minutes. So yeah, all the very best. So to our today's speaker, Utkarsh Sharma.
Thank you, Tamanna. Thank you so much, Tamanna. Friends, I am reminded of a song where not the entire song, I don't have a singing voice, but there is a sharp inflection point where the female singer says, "We could have had it all." Utkarsh's speech title reminds me of that. So without further ado, let's quickly have the audio, video, and spotlight check. Utkarsh, can we have you with audio, video both on? Would you like to be spotlighted or without spotlight? Let's have him spotlighted.
Yes.
Utkarsh, let's say Jai Mata Di.
Jai Mata Di.
That's rock. Fantastic, buddy. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope we can all see Utkarsh. Utkarsh, can you see the timer, however? Timer, I believe we should request you to keep your virtual hand raised. Let's have your virtual hand raised in the Zoom under the reactions. Thank you. Utkarsh, please confirm if you can see the timer.
Yes, I can.
Can we have, just for a second,
Sorry to interrupt, but I can share my screen over the timings. I can, just for the colors, it was issue.
Let's have it tested once then. Let's have it tested once before we begin.
Sure. Just let me share my screen.
No rush. We have time.
Okay, I hope you guys are able to see my screen.
No, we are not seeing a screen. We are seeing a UI UX.
Yeah. So basically, it will be showing the green card and yellow card whenever it
All
reaches the
right.
time.
All right.
Sure.
All right. You can unshare. Thank you. And after showing the green and yellow, after 5 seconds, please unshare the screen. And after red, continue to share it till the time speaker keeps speaking. Thank you. Fantastic. We are all set. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have the highest ranking district officer in our division delivering his speech after a long, long time. And he is going really, really greedy with this speech. Let's have Utkarsh Sharma. Can we have it all? Can we have it all? Utkarsh Sharma. Over to you.
You know that feeling when you are on a browser with 87 different tabs open and you can't figure out where the music is coming from? That's been me lately. Overwhelmed and overworked. Our Toastmaster of the day rightly mentioned, not rightly, but very proudly mentioned the highest district ranking officer when it comes with a lot of responsibilities. And I feel like I've been juggling with a lot of things nowadays. Writing a worthy PhD thesis, working as a full-time job as a researcher at one of the leading MNCs, then handling this sort of full-time job at Toastmasters, being a division director, the constant societal pressure to get married at the right time, earn a respectable income, look a certain way, travel a certain amount, and basically tick every little box that supposedly defines a successful, well-rounded adult. This has been my life lately, and I've been starting to ponder over and wonder, can you really have it all in your life? And we sort of hear this question asked for women. Can women have it all? I mean, I have heard it and being discussed in, say, talk shows, in magazines, in podcasts, films, everywhere. Can women manage a successful career, motherhood, ambition, self-care, and still stay sane? Well, and I do agree, it's a very necessary, powerful conversation to have. But today, I want to ask a question that we almost never hear. Maybe it's because of the patriarchal society of our world, or maybe because other men have not felt it. But I do feel like answering this question: what does having it all mean for men? Can we chase professional success without burning out? Can we pursue that ambition without losing ourselves in the process? Can we be strong, driven, put together, but still admit we are tired, we are confused, we are in a need of a break? Can we say we are not okay without fearing it making us look weak? Because sometimes I feel like in the pursuit of gender equality, we missed something vital. And this is that expectations sort of weigh heavy on everyone, and no one handed men a manual either. I know I'm making it sound like, a gender talk per se, but what I'm trying to say is that when I was pursuing my PhD, I had time to myself, time to think, time to read, time to rest, but not enough money. Now that I have a full-time job, I have the money, I can afford small joys, the dinner out, the nice shoes, the weekend plan, all of those things, but I barely have any time to breathe. Isn't it such an oxymoron? When I had time, I longed for security. Now that I have security, I long for time. And this is the trade-off that I think our lives are sort of dependent on, right? We all have lived these trade-offs, haven't we? When we are younger, we want freedom. Then we grow up and we crave for stability. When we are single, we crave companionship. When we are surrounded by people, we sort of crave for solitude. So all of those things are a trade-off. And it's like life is always dealing us with sort of like one half of puzzle, and we keep searching for the other over and over again. And I have been pondering over and thinking of having these feelings for a long, long time. And I really wanted to just share those emotions with you today. And somewhere along this journey, then this confusion that I'm having, I sort of have confused having it all with saying yes to everything. That has been my recent intervention or sort of realization that for me, for a long, long time in my life, I have confused having it all with blatantly saying yes to everything. And I believe that the more was the answer. So yes to every opportunity that I get, especially, yes to every Toastmasters role, yes to every extra work assignment, yes to every self-imposed goal, until sort of I felt like life began to say no back, and no to peace, maybe no to sleep, and no to pressure, or no to presence, I would say, not pressure. And that's been my realization lately. And what I have realized is that that's when I learned a powerful truth as well, which is you don't get a life by doing more and more. You get it by choosing better. And somehow I am in that journey of trying to find a balance in my life where I can choose better. So nowadays I'm trying to figure out I should ask relevant questions before saying yes. Does this align with my values? Will this energize me, or will this drain me? So maybe my goal should always, or anyone's goal for that matter, should not be to have it all at the same time. Maybe the real goal should be to know what matters at the right time or at the current juncture, and live in alignment with that. So what I would say is, no, I do not have it all, but I have sort of what aligns right now, and I have what it feels real. And maybe for now, that's more than enough. Having it all or not having it all, I am not sure. But whatever that gives you value, whatever that gives you drive, go for it. But at the same time, have a balance in your life. Be kind to your health, be kind, spend some time with your parents, spend some time with your family, and make the most of this journey. Yes, you can definitely have it all, but maybe not at the same time. Thank you very much, and back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Awesome speech, Utkarsh. Can we have it all? Maybe, maybe not. But how does it matter when you can have just enough, and that's all. But that's all to the life is. Let's have 1 minute of silence for audience to provide Utkarsh the feedback. And while the tech master changes back the screen or removes the spotlight, uh, timer kindly show me a green signal in almost 40 seconds from now. Thank you, Mr. Friends, there was a time when in table topics, this gentleman would come and say, hey, but I don't have any experience in this field because I'm not married. Today, this gentleman has become a married guy, almost not being allowed to attend any Toastmaster meeting by his better half for a while, to finally gathering courage, come back to the meeting, and actually have fun by becoming table topic master. So the one who dances to the tunes of someone else for last 6 to 8 months is going to make you dance on his tunes for next 10, 15, 20 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the most charming, the most vivacious, and the most dependable president this club has ever seen in the past. Toastmaster Madhav Upadhyay as our table topic master for the evening.
Thank you, Anand, for the introduction. And I'm not sure if I really did or I do the justice with the words you have, adjectives that you have given to me. But
You are.
thank you for the introduction. Okay, while Anand talks about dependency, I was depending on the theme of this of this meeting for me to come with some table topics, but I think Toastmaster Utkarsh gave me a really good speech for me to take some and to take some inspiration to come up with some table topics. So the table topics today are gonna be related to what Toastmaster Utkarsh spoke about. Can we have it all? And all these are related to the speech, and I think while Toastmaster Utkarsh has given his opinion, it's better if I can take your opinion as well about these topics, about whether can you have it all, and what does it mean for you to having it all. So with that, I think the timer Sanskar has already spoken about the timings. You will be given 2 to 3 minutes in which you will have to
1 to 2. 1 to 2.
1 to 2. I'm sorry. One 1 to 2 minutes in which you'll have to complete your speech, table topic speech. You will be shown a green card at 1 minute, yellow card 1.5 minutes, and red card at 2 minutes. Uh, you should start wrapping up your speech at 1.5 minutes. That's my recommendation. But I think we can get started. Uh, you can raise, I see most of the Toastmasters here and the attendees here are already experienced. But if you want to go ahead, you can raise your hands or I can start picking up myself. I am not sure if Priyanka is playing any
Deep is
role.
not playing any role,
Okay.
and
Deep,
so does Priyanka. Yes.
okay. Deep, do you want to get started with the table topic speech? Deep, can you hear us? Okay, while maybe Deep replies, we can go ahead with Priyanka. Priyanka, can we go ahead with you?
Yeah, sure, Madhu.
Okay. Uh, Toastmaster Priyanka, what does having it all mean to you personally? What does having it all mean to you personally, Toastmaster Priyanka?
Okay, I have a disease which our table topic master successfully identified, which none of the doctors were able to, and neither my parents could so far. They used to think that I'm crazy, but I think having it all, that's what I am stuck with since childhood. I want to do everything. It's like if somebody is doing something good in their stream, for example, when I was in childhood, I used to study. I was a student, but I want to become first. Why? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. I used to see my friends giving debate, and they're excelling in that. I want to do that as well. Somebody was playing sports. I want to do that as well. So I want to do everything. However, and I got to know that no, I can't do everything at a time. I have to score marks. That's what my mother said to me. I started scoring marks. But I grew up again when I got freedom in my hands. Again, I got stuck in the same turmoil of having it all. So the way our coach had talked about, I'm part of Toastmasters. I'm doing PhD. I'm struggling with job. I'm going for sports. Also, I want to go for trekking. Reason being, I can't remove certain certain anything from my life. Oh, like the red flag. I want to exceed timings. I want to speak a lot. So ultimately, I want to say, having taught that this disease I have, because I do want, I feel each and everything defines me. I love public speaking. I love doing job. I love PhD. I love all these things. I can't leave something. So the trade-off this coach had talked about, that's what I need to work on. So until I figure it out, over to you, Pivot Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Priyanka. I think uh, we are everyone of us are in the same turmoil, trying to figure it out, trying to see what works for us and what's that trade-off that uh, defines can we have it all or not. But thank you for speaking on the topic. I think we can go ahead with our next speaker. Uh, Deep, if you are ready, we can go with you. Or I I think we can go ahead with our evaluator as well, Toastmaster Tamanna.
We have
Uh,
Tamanna, then
Tamanna.
Sadhna, and we can have timer as well.
Okay, Tamanna, do you want to unmute and speak?
Okay, sure.
Okay. Toastmaster Tamanna, what's more valuable, money or time? What's more valuable, money or time, Toastmaster Tamanna?
What's more valuable, money or time? According to me, money is more, sorry, time is more important than money. That I always heard while growing up from my teachers, from my seniors, and and I also think that money is more, sorry, time is more important than money, because if you can utilize your time in a way uh, that it's because if you use your time in a productive way, if you you use your knowledge, and so I think that's how you can make more money while putting lot of efforts, your knowledge, and your, yeah, uh, according to me, time is more important than money. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Tamanna. That was a courageous attempt, and I think you stayed there till the green card came on the stage. That's a very good attempt. And I think most of us would agree with your point of view that time is, and I don't know. I don't think it's a very tricky topic whether time is more important or money, because if we are not making money, then what's the importance of time? You could spend maybe 8-10 hours but not make money. I don't know, a very very tricky topic. I think it deserves a speech or a theme next meeting. But thank you for speaking, Toastmaster Tamanna. Can we go ahead with Sadhna? I think that's what the
Sure.
sequence Ananta spoke about. Okay, yeah. Toastmaster Sadhna.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. You're audible. Toastmaster Sadhna, is it possible to chase dreams without sacrifice? Is it possible to chase dreams without sacrifice, Toastmaster Sadhna?
Okay. Thank you for this wonderful table topic. So I personally feel yes, you can chase your dreams without sacrifices. See, I feel chasing dreams is not only about sacrifices, but choosing what makes you closer to your dreams. It's not always about sacrifices. That suppose you want to achieve your dream of becoming an IS officer. So you love that dream, and you are each day you are going an inch closer to your dream by putting efforts and doing endeavors. So I feel that that is not a sacrifice if you are putting suppose 8 hours of study, and the time you are investing to achieve your dream can't be said that it's a sacrifice because you love doing that. So I feel that uh, in my case, yes, whatever I have done to achieve my dreams, I won't say it's sacrifice because I love doing that. And whatever I love, it's not exactly a sacrifice for me. It's I would say devotion and what do I say? Investment, basically, investment of my time, investment of whatever I lose while chasing my dreams. So yeah, this is what I feel. And yeah, so thank you so much for this topic. This is what all I have to say. I had to say.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sadhna. I think that's a very, I think that's a very nice thought. When you are really chasing your dream, it is not really a sacrifice. So, thank you for speaking and giving that thought to all of us. Shall we go to Sanskar now? Toastmaster Sanskar?
Yeah,
Okay. Toastmaster Sanskar. Uh,
Let's
Let's
see Spotlight first. Yes, now it's there.
okay. Let's be a bit creative, Toastmaster Sanskar, with your table topic. Toastmaster
Okay.
Sanskar, can you binge watch Netflix and be productive at the same time? Can you binge watch Netflix and be productive at the same time? Toastmaster Sanskar.
Well, if I had to say being productive while watching Netflix is possible, I would have really said yes. But realistically speaking, it is a it is a big hard no. Well, again, I like to watch some documentaries. Um, uh, Bad Boy Millionaire, some space documentary, astrology, and all that curiosity just gets inside me, and that knowledge base just expands inside me. So if I had to say I would be between a yes or no, it's a maybe. And while watching Netflix, I'm watching some shooting movies, some action movies per se, action movies or something drama or something new which is coming up or some romance. But what I want to say is you really have to think between if you want to be productive you have to watch documentaries. It can be from person to person. So that is it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster
Fantastic.
Sanskar. Can I please be given a moment? I need to plug in my charger.
Sure.
Just a
Till the
moment,
time
please.
you can give me verbally give us a topic.
Really sorry to interrupt, Anand, sorry, but actually, did someone note my time by any chance?
I'm really sorry about it. Okay.
No, no, no problem.
Okay, but I
No,
think that's
we did not note down your topic length, but I think you were within time limits, that's for sure.
Thank you.
okay.
Madhav,
Thank
I would
you.
like to volunteer.
Okay. Toastmaster Anant, just a moment, please. Toastmaster Anant, if you had a clone, would that mean you finally have it all? If you had a clone, would that mean that you finally have it all? Toastmaster Anant.
By definition, a clone is a duplicate, a copy. I am imperfect. It's not just that I have an awareness about it. I'm constantly reminded by people around me that, hey, you have these faults, that many shortcomings. When you get married, it's a part and parcel of your life. Mother would know better now in coming days. But the fact that if I have a clone, the clone will have the same imperfections. So I don't think having it all means to become perfect. Um, I think having it all, in my sense, in my understanding, should be about having tried it all out. If you have tried it all out, then you have a satisfaction that, all right, I have no regrets left. What I believe is a duopoly. Life is too long to keep worrying about one past mistake or make that past 1%, 2% part of your life as your defining moment. No, life is too long. You will have more chances. There are so many people who have shaped their entire career after retirement age. They have found their purpose of life at a time where it was supposed to be their children's turn to find their purpose of life. And that's all right. We are not in a race with someone else. It's a race against our own selves, as I spoke earlier. But at the same time, life is too short to learn from someone from your own mistake. Life is all about learning from people around you. And if it takes me to make a clone of myself, and we both should learn from our own mistakes or each other's mistakes, then I think even that is a value proposition for me because I don't have to commit the same mistake which my clone would commit. I think that's the same principle behind many IT systems testings as well, black box testing, sandbox testing, and all, where we do all these mistakes in a cloned copy in a secure system instead of having it at a live production where impact would be higher. So keeping the clone aside for a moment, I think perfection is a myth. What we should believe in is, have you tried it all? If yes, Job well done. Over to you, Madhav.
That's very well spoken, Toastmaster Anant, and thank you for giving us that thought. Uh, we have Madhav Khandelwal, not anymore. Okay. Uh, who else want to volunteer? One more topic I have. If someone would like to volunteer, Toastmaster Deep, do you want to volunteer?
Sure,
Okay,
I can.
perfect. Toastmaster Deep, what's harder, earning money or spending it wisely? What's harder, earning money or spending it wisely? Toastmaster Deep.
Without second thought, spending money wisely is the most wisest decision. I think so. Earning money, even I think so that anybody can earn money, but not everybody can spend it wisely. And that's how most of the people they earn so many, I mean so much, but they can't utilize it properly, they can't maintain it. And even we have seen a lot of situations like that. One of the famous anecdote or example you can say of कौन बनेगा करोड़पति Sushil Kumar's case. He earned as a crorepati, but we could see how what went wrong and how he went in a wrong way, right? So that wise spent for me matters a lot rather than earning a lot. Meanwhile,
You went muted, Toastmaster Deep.
hello.
Yeah, you can continue, please.
Yeah, I can't see the timer, so that was my just in between couple, and I.
Uh,
Just take time. Just green card.
you can continue, I believe, the timer will show. Yeah.
Yeah. So my the point which I tried to keep here with respect to the given topic by table topic master is now pretty clear that spending wisely is the wiser decision. And just again to re-emphasize on the same point, so currently what I am doing, of course, I am into a well-versed job working with some pharmaceutical company with a scientific support team. That's pretty, I'm also earning, but my focus is not always going for higher pays and all, but I always think, and at least I started thinking how I should manage. So financial planning plays a very important role as per me. And currently I'm working on my financial plans. So how about you, table topic master? Are you planning for your finances or not? Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Deep. Really well said. And talking about my finances, I I have recently started thinking that I have become too old now, in the sense that if I had started saving maybe during COVID times, I could have saved a lot of, like, a good money, but I never saved it, and I have started having that regret. So I think I should start saving now before this regrets piles up more. But to your thought, Toastmaster Deep, while listening your thoughts of, uh, though the earning money seems harder, saving that is more harder once you have earned it all. I think while listening to you, and maybe listening to Sadhna when she spoke about chasing dream, sacrifice is not sacrifice anymore when you are chasing your dream, while listening to Anant, while listening to Priyanka, I just thought that coming to Toastmaster meetings sometimes is like reading a book. So when you read a book, you listen to, you tend to read a thought, and read a thought which makes you surprise that I could not think like that before. So I think coming to Toastmaster meeting after maybe uh 1.5 years and being here for the entire meeting makes me feel like I am reading a book, and makes me, I think I have been more wiser coming spending an hour here. So it was very nice and good being a Toastmaster, table topic master for all of you. And I hope, I wish I keep coming here, and I wish I am able to take out this 1.5 hours every Thursday to be here. I really want to do it continuously. Over to you,
So you
Toastmaster.
Shall we give you a table topic?
Not
maybe
really, not
maybe
prepared.
maybe when he is coming there and not as a tabletop master, but I think on behalf of everyone who are here today, the tech master kindly switch the spotlight. Those who are here, on behalf of them, I can say, Mother, today it did not feel like you are coming after a long time. You fit here in your role today, like fish took to water. So good job, man.
I think that's 3 years of hard work in Turning Point.
Absolutely, absolutely. And to be honest, uh, you will testify what we have been through together, toughest of times and the best of times both. And we have
Toughest.
always kept our eyes on not about how bad it is, how tough it is going, but maybe, well, despite all of that, what we chose to do and what we achieved and how we build upon it. And today we are celebrating all those little wins in Toastmasters life, in real life, in personal, professional, academic lives. Academic, I have to say, because we have Priyanka, who will never get out of academic life. So I have to say academic. But to all those, kudos to your personal and professional wins. Celebrate them as much as possible, not just on social media, but with real people. Maybe here at the Toastmasters platform, maybe in our WhatsApp groups. I'm sure we feel a bit shy, but I'm sure we'll get a lot of encouragement from the people who are truly our well-wishers and don't see us as a competition. This Navratri, let's have a renewed commitment to this vigor of life, uh, whether it's about speaking journey, whether it's about, as Madhav said, financial planning, whether it's about maybe starting a new venture or aspiring to switch to your dream job, whichever point it is. Let's have a renewed focus, a renewed commitment towards that. And let's have Toastmasters renewal as your companion in practicing for that particular skill set. Priyanka, I'm making your job easier. Folks, time now for hearing from our battery of evaluators how much we have scope to improve and also to celebrate those small wins where we did something remarkably good. To have that, let's begin with evaluator Tamanna Gupta to evaluate our speaker Utkarsh in absentia. Tamanna, let us know if you are ready.
Yes.
All
Am
right.
I
So
audible?
before you begin, you are, yes, you are audible, you are visible. Priyanka, please put her on the spotlight. And timer, please note, time is 2, 2.5, and 3 minutes for green, yellow, and red signal. Over to you, Tamanna.
So today we have the privilege
Just a minute.
to,
Really sorry. Really sorry. Can you start over?
Sure,
yeah.
sure, sure.
Yeah, done. Ready.
Okay. So today we had the privilege to listen to Division Director and seasoned leader Toastmaster Utkarsh Sharma, who has shown audacity to take the speaker role even when there was no low participation. So I wanted to thank you, Toastmaster Utkarsh Sharma, for this audacity. And coming back to your speech title, Can We Have It All? Ex- itself explained everything in the title. So the content was quite engaging and relatable. I really admired the way you used key points to create impact, especially when you were uh, saying that how in the beginning of your life you used to say yes to each and every opportunity, being it taking participation in Toastmaster, be it at your work, or and somewhere you lost where you want to be actually. So you were able to highlight each and everything effectively. You used your facial expressions very effectively, that really they were natural and reinforced your message, the speech message. I like the way You were using your hand gestures to show your situations. But I have only one recommendation for you, Toastmaster Utkarsh. At one point of time, when you were sharing that I have confused having it all by saying yes to each and every opportunity, but and until life began to say no. So when you were saying that until life began to say no, at that point of time you could have shown your sad face, or maybe sad expression, or maybe you could take a little pause. So this is the only point I noted. And overall speech was good. I really liked the way you used the example of women, and how the woman use can be can take up every role, be it work, be it household, be it managing the family. But if the woman can do everything, the men can also do, right? And I also like your speech has the message for the audience, that rather than saying yes to each and every opportunity, we should also uh, give time to ourselves by spending time with family or friends. So yeah, it was a good speech, and it was really a nice message. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Utkarsh. Over to General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Tamanna. I agree with the points that you are making, and I also adore simply the way you are presenting them with your expression and your earnesty and sincerity in delivery makes you stand out. My one suggestion as a recommendation to your role would be when you are making a transition from commendation to recommendation, avoid having the use of words like but, however. So what happens? Whatever good momentum you have built or encouragement that you have built till that point, immediately taking a very sharp 180-degree turn and saying, but, however, kind of dilutes your own momentum or the appreciation that you built. Rather than that, take maybe a smoother curve, bring it to maybe these are your good strengths. Now, let's see where can we improve it even further. That's how, in different ways of saying, you can take the longer curve or smoother curve instead of very sharp 90 or over sharp 180, right? Good job, keep it up. Let's have our timer and grammarian present their reports one by one. So timer, Sanskar, if you are ready, let us know if you are ready.
Just a minute.
All right, you set it up. I will go to grammarian, then come back to you. Grammarian, let's have you on the stage first for a quick grammarian report. Let's have our audacious grammarian Sadhna on the stage.
Thank you so much. So as the grammarian, I noted the outstanding usage and ineffective usage as well. And first of all, I'd like to thank you so much. Thank you everyone for using Audacity. So I guess Anand and Tamanna used this twice and thrice, this word, as an adjective form, audacious. So thank you so much. Then Toastmaster Utkarsh used oxymoron. That means two contradictory words put together to give a different meaning. That means deafening silence. For example, deafening silence, where deafening and silence both contradict each other. So that was a outstanding usage. And as far as all others are concerned, there were so many good usage, but not specific. There were no special effective usage, I would say. And as far as the filler words are concerned, Tamanna, you have your filler word is or that is used more than 4 times, so you can work on that. And all others, I couldn't notice much of use of filler words. So this was the brief report of the speech.
Thank you so much,
Thank you so much.
grammarian Sadhna. Fantastic report, Sadhna. I simply love how you explained oxymoron with example.
Yes.
Kind of reminded the moment when I came across this word for the first time and someone had used it to a very hilarious use, happily married, and called it an oxymoron.
Yeah.
I believe
Looking
these
at
are
that way is also good. Like
yeah.
looking this word as an oxymoron, happily married.
And to be honest, these are the literary devices which are easy to use.
Yes.
Metaphors, oxymorons, similes. These enrich our language. So thank you so much for being our guiding light in adopting this habit.
My
Let's
pleasure.
go to Sanskar Mitra, the timer, to read out the timings taken to the best of his ability, whatever you could note down. Over to you, Sanskar.
Thank you, Toastmaster Anand. So the timings I have noted, so I'm really okay. I'm really not able to, as you can see in the screen, I've noted all the times. Toastmaster Sadhna giving us 1 minute 32 seconds with the table topics. I was within time. With moving on with Toastmaster Priyanka, it was 2 minute 22 seconds. She can wrap up the speech very well before within 2 minutes. And Toastmaster Tamanna being 1 minute 5 seconds and could add more to her table topics. Toastmaster Anant, you were barely within time. I would encourage you to be within 2 minutes time, or just after red card, you should start wrapping up your speech. And for Toastmaster D, he was very well perfect within the very well yellow card. So moving on with the speech, we had Toastmaster Utkarsh giving 6 minutes 22 seconds, which is perfect. Not too much and not too low of time. With Toastmaster Tamanna, she was just barely, just 1 second. As I was sharing the screen, I was just laughing that she stopped right within the red card. So that is all for me. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Anand.
Thank you, Sanskar. And if in case you don't realize it, I think Priyanka and I were smiling watching your report because whatever you say, we are not going to stop flirting with the red card. I think that's for sure. Some habits are spoiled for life, but I think that's a flavor in itself. What we try to do is we exhaust our time and then build upon whatever extra we can get. And that's a nasty habit, so buyers beware. But I think that's very nice of you to highlight that for everyone to announce that what is a safe zone, what is a flirtatious zone, and when you can get disqualified. Thankfully, no one got disqualified today.
I
My
would
humble,
say if I was the table topic, sorry to
yeah,
interrupt. So
sure,
if
go
I
ahead.
were the table topic evaluator, I would say that you should push forward the speech because I would love to hear more. But again, it's Toastmasters and it's not, but
Understood.
timing is also a crucial thing.
Absolutely, absolutely. My one recommendation as in timer role for not just for you, but anyone who attempts this role would be also note down how delayed the meeting started. And well, are we on course to finish it ahead of time or on time or after the time? So in a longer meeting, full-fledged meeting, even that becomes a critical point of improvement that goes into overall GE report. So thank you so much, Sanskar, for a diligent role despite the technical challenges. Overall, I don't have much to say to evaluate this meeting per se. What I would simply say is salute to the audacious spirit of making it possible to attend the meeting, giving it our best, and still coming out with victorious, flying colors. I also acknowledge my kind support system around me. I am right now at Puja Travels in Udaipur, and they have allowed me to use their counter as a tabletop for my tablet and attend this meeting and ensuring that there is not much disturbance. Thankfully, just because I tried, you tried, we all tried, we have created a fantastic experience, isn't it? Yes, sir. Yeah. So all it takes is all of us to just get out of our comfort zone a little, move by an inch, but just move. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then crawl. If you can't crawl, at least think about crawling. Do something physically, intellectually, or metaphysically, but do something that signifies progress. Toastmasters is that one platform where, as Martha remarked earlier, by merely attending it, even for 20 minutes, 15 minutes, if not for the full meeting length, by merely attending it, you are making consciously or subconsciously a remarkable progress weekly, week after week. You know why? Because life is too short to learn from your own mistakes. We see our fellow brothers and sisters commit some mistakes on stage, the mistakes which time to time we all would do ourselves as well. But evaluation is the place which helps us becoming guarded against them in future when we are going to attempt. Then, in addition, we are mentors as well as we are mentees in our own journey. So while preparing for our future roles or speeches, we get to incorporate these suggestions into our value system, into our preparation routine, merely because we are made aware of it because of an evaluation session going on somewhere. My humble suggestion, do not keep it only till listening or noticing or observation level. Put it into practice yourself. Go through these suggestions, go through this figure yourself. And if yes, then well, you are making progress in life. On that note, I return the stage to myself as TMOD. And as TMOD, I return the stage to myself as presiding officer. All right, just kidding. At this point of time, I would take a quick feedback from our audience member and our visiting Toastmasters, if any, before we call it a close on this extremely busy festival midweek. Let's begin with Sanskar. Sir, how was your experience today?
It was fantastic. I must say, from other masters meeting, I think is compared to all of them, what I've experienced, this is the best, one of the best meetings which I could see. The only issue I think, which is I think don't think it is your problem, but I think the festivals are coming up and all the exams, and this is the prime time where all events are happening, so it's not no one's problem. But the attendance was just the only issue with me. Except that, I think it's a fantastic meeting. Everyone did their job wonderful.
When you call it one of the best meetings, fantastic meeting, I think that's where we take a moment of, you know, celebration for our own selves. Madhav would recall 2 years back when I was in Shekhawati region, or I think Gujarat region, it was. I think it was Gujarat, northern Gujarat, rural area of Gujarat. Uh, I was attending some EC meetings from there when Madhav was present, and I think Utkarsh was UP Education. And we were struggling with exact same issues around the exact same time. People are not joining, what to do? And we were like, "ठीक है ना बाबा, the three of us are there. Let's attend three of us. That's it. If somebody comes, fine. If not, then we will give each other a table topic, repeat this round a couple of times. From those meetings, we have found gems of members who have made us proud, and they literally came across, encountered.
Utkarsh was a product of such meetings. Utkarsh,
Correct.
Srishti. Yeah.
One of the best meeting of my lifetime has been in Infosys Toastmasters, building number 12, library, when it was only me and three other people accidentally caught up in that library building where Toastmasters meeting happened with an umbrella on a very, very heavy rainy day. Physical meeting days, 12 years back, nobody else was able to come to the meeting. So instead of canceling, we attended the meeting and we had fun. The best meeting possible. We gave each other 3 or 4 different rounds of challenging table talks. We attempted improv, God knows what all. In that meeting, I remember we came across this fear, what if no one comes up? And that is the moment. Today is the day. I have never turned back. So I invite all of you, whenever you are feeling like, hey, what if no one else shows up? You be the first one to show up and forget about the rest. Even if it is you who has to open the shutter or close down the shutter, so be it. Right? Anyone else, members, what do you feel? Quick feedback. Priyanka, Tamanna.
I think it's I'll speak
Yes.
very quickly for 1 minute. I think it was wonderful experience being here, and I don't want to jinx it, but I want to come again and uh, maybe take a role next meeting. I'll maybe let you know. Maybe a table, maybe Toastmaster of the day I can take up. And yeah, good to be
We'll
attending
support you in that
joining
completely
questions.
because next week onwards, even I will be a bit more available for a good 1.5 months, and I will there definitely support you. Let's make Priyanka. Let's why don't we, in absence of Anshuman and partial absence of me, why don't you take up the VP Education, the call to action part seriously? Announce the next meeting to be a special meeting, and let's have everyone attempt a role and all on that. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not available in the next meeting.
You don't be available. You just, energize everyone in the group and ask everyone to just go for the role. Even, in fact, I would love to make a new poster for it. This is the time where everyone is having special meetings and all. So why not have a special meeting, festival meeting of our own?
Have we stopped recordings?
No, it's still going on.
Okay.
It's live. It's live.
Okay.
Live on YouTube.
Okay.
Stop the recording, we can discuss after that. Yeah.
No, I think we will close it in a minute. But I think that is where I would require your help, Priyanka. Let's make TPTM great again, right?
Let's make TPTM.
Membership is 20.
Not the Trump way, but let's make TPTM great again.
Okay. We'll not build a wall. We will rather break walls and invite people in. All right, folks. Have a wonderful Navratri, Dussehra, and all the series of festivals ahead. Take care of your health. This is a transitionary weather. And see you next Thursday in a bumper meeting with so many guests and speakers.